Hey everybody, we're back. Season 3 of Getting Real with Real Estate. I'm Jason Potter.
And I'm Jennifer Nicely. There has been a lot that has changed since season 2 with what we've got going on.
Oh my goodness, a lot's changed.
Yes, but not just us, but the market.
Yeah, big changes to the market, big changes to the Grand Strand. I cannot wait to cover it. Jennifer and I are here for you, so stick with us for a brand new season.
See you in a few.
And we're back. Thank you so much for joining us. So many of you have been writing into Jennifer and I, emailing us, finding us on social media, asking when are we going to be bringing season 3 of Getting Real with Real Estate.
Yes.
We're here.
We are here and we're excited about season 3. We do every season a little different, and this one's no different from that. So I am excited about season 3 and what we're going to be bringing to you. We have information jam-packed in every single episode.
We really do, Jennifer, and I think that our viewers would agree that, you know, with season 2, we had a lot of beautiful places that we were highlighting here along the Grand Strand. Jennifer, season 1, we were highlighting new home communities. Season 3, the market has changed. It really has. And I tell you what, you need information, you need data, you need experts. So this season, we are going to be bringing you those experts. We're also going to have a really fun segment called Listing of the Month.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So not only are we bringing you a lot of information with our changing market, but we are still highlighting those homes in our area that you may not get to see on a regular basis. So I'm excited because we're also highlighting individual real estate agents on multiple companies across the Grand Strand. And so that's very important to bring a variety of information to you.
Yeah, it is. You know, we really want to highlight some of the area's best homes and best deals in great communities.
Correct.
Kind of bring those to you. You can share them with your family and friends. And if you're watching this and you have a home that you feel like would be a great house to market on Getting Real with Real Estate for Listing of the Month, send it in. And it may just be featured on one of our shows. But Jennifer, let's talk about the market.
Let's do.
Where are we? My goodness, we certainly, you know, we may have taken a little bit of break from season 2 to season 3, but the market has done anything but take a break. Let's talk about it.
So, you know, one thing that is talk of the town or talk of the nation is that the market is shifting. Well, what does shifting mean? Shifting doesn't tell you a positive. It doesn't tell you a negative. It doesn't tell you anything other than there's change. And when there is change, change causes fear within people because they don't know what's happening. And so I want to talk about what's actually happening. So that the fear kind of goes away, or at least it's understood so that you can strategically plan to move forward. Because even though the market is shifting, doesn't mean the market is ending.
Right. And that's, you know, I'm glad you said that because it's not ending. We are still very busy here and very active in the Grand Strand. Remember, we've always said it throughout all of our seasons consistently. We've said we are a place people want to come to. They're not waiting to leave, right? So we have an abundance of people still waiting to relocate. Granted, there are some people waiting on the sidelines because of interest rates. That's a hot topic, and we've got a great expert later in the show to talk to you about that. But I really want to talk to you about the headlines that you're going to be reading. For instance, list price to sales price down to 92% of asking price. Well, let's dive into that, okay? So a lot of people were getting ready to sell their homes, and then obviously the market shifted a little bit. Home buyers said, hey, let's pump the brakes a little bit. What's going to happen here? And what we saw was people that were introducing to the market their home, let's say they wanted to go on the market at $400,000. They should have probably been on the market at $375,000 because what we were doing as homeowners and brokers, we were pushing the needle. If your neighbor sold for $375,000, you would put your house in the market for $400,000 and have no problem selling it. Unfortunately, we're in a market where we're not in a push the needle market.
We aren't.
Right? We're at price yourself at the most recent sale and you will move. So what we're seeing is people are doing price reductions, and once they're doing that, they're selling their homes.
That's right. You know, what we've seen to support that is the realtors and the specialists in the real estate market are changing our mindsets and strategic plans when it comes to listing a home and where you should list that property. You know, sales price, list price are not factual. It's a strategic plan based on everything else that surrounds our economy.
That's right.
And so as the public, we have to educate the public and help you understand that we need to change that strategic plan. And Jason's absolutely right. Instead of overpricing your home because you're pushing that needle, you actually need to underprice it just a little to be competitive.
That's right.
Because we are getting into a stabilized market.
Yeah.
I don't like any other word for where our market is going other than stabilizing.
That's right.
So not only is there a difference in pricing and that strategic plan, but we have a difference in inventory. So Jason, talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up. Inventory is really what's going to allow us to remain competitive and keep our sales prices up through whatever storm we may be facing, right? Call it a storm, call it a tropical, I don't know what, hurricane, whatever you want to call it. But we are going through a transition in the marketplace. Let's remind our viewers, especially for our viewers that may be new to the Grand Strand, that may be just relocated here. 10 years ago, 12 years ago, the average sales price for a home was around $200,000.
That's right.
It's still $350,000 as we are making this show right now, right?
Yes.
So we are a very healthy market, but inventory, we are still very low. You know, a healthy market is around 4,000 to 6,000 homes for sale for us. That's where we usually, we were over that in some years, right, Jennifer? But
we are.
A healthy market was right around there. Well, we are around 2,000 homes for sale right now. That is very low.
It is.
For the demand that we still have.
It is. And we do still have a large demand because when you think of it, we've talked about this in different episodes of where people are still moving here based on climate, based on taxes.
Yes.
They're still saving $10,000 to $20,000 in taxes. So people are still coming here.
Yeah.
We are not seeing the same shift that the rest of the country is seeing. And we need you to see the full picture that people are still here and our inventory is still low.
Yeah, and what's happening is the consumer is able to take a little bit more time, assess the overall situation, assess the financial situation, and look at some homes. I mean, when we were going through the rush over the past 24 months, to put it in perspective for our viewers, we are at 800 homes for sale, okay? So we are at around 2,000 homes for sale right now. So the consumer on average has a little bit more inventory to look at, right? To assess their overall situation, but also look at their finances and take their time with the mortgages, because interest rates right now are the hot topic. And you have a special guest for us this week.
I do. I'm thrilled to have him on this show today because he's going to help you with that strategic planning to set you up for the future and explain to you how buying now is not a big deal. And interest rates aren't that big of a problem right now, although that may be what people are saying.
You hear the quote, date the rate, marry the home. And while you may give an eye roll, or that sounds very cliche, I think you're going to be very interested to see what our special guest has in store for you. Stick with us. Many of you want to help. Whether you're contributing and donating your time, your resources, your money, your thoughts or ideas, but it's often difficult to find out where to get started. Giving is the most important and often most rewarding gift we can give ourselves. Giving a gift always feels better than receiving one. Hi, my name's Jason Potter, and I'm here today to talk to you about an organization that's very close to my heart, Baxley's Wagons and Hug Your People. Baxley's Wagons raises money so that we can provide wagons to children battling pediatric cancer right here in the United States. You see, when the child is going through treatment, going to and from treatments and traveling throughout the treatment centers and hospitals, it is often an exhausting and highly anxious time for them. Some are even unable to walk. We found that providing wagons for the children, for transport, and filling them with their favorite toys, blankets, superheroes, and more, it makes a dark time just a little brighter, both for the children and the family. As you know, September is Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. Many of you watching this have already contributed financially to an amazing organization, and I thank you for that. Every little bit helps, and every little bit affects change. I'm asking you to give one more time. A donation of $400 provides a wagon for a family in need right now. It fills it with the children's favorite toys, and Hug Your People delivers it to the family. We also purchase presents for the siblings. You see, it's not just the child that's battling the treatment and battling cancer, it's the entire family that's going through it as well. Right now, as we make and share this video, we have more families and children in need than we do wagons and funds to deliver with the wagons. So with a heavy heart, I'm asking for your help. Whether you wish to sponsor one wagon, several wagons, contribute $1, $5, $10, or thousands of dollars, I ask that you visit the link below at hugyourpeople.org to find out how you can get involved and how you can make a difference in a child and family's life battling pediatric cancer right now. Thank you for watching, and most importantly, thank you for giving.
Protect your home before a hurricane strikes. Palmetto Protection Films guard your home or business from high wind and storm damage with our shatter-resistant UV-blocking window films.
Our high-quality window films reduce energy costs too. Efficient, stylish, smart. Palmetto Protection Films.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. I am here today with Ed Bacchino at the home lending team at Revolution Mortgage. Ed, I am so thrilled to have you on this show because of your level of expertise and what is going on in our market. So I want to talk to you to start this segment off with the balance of the market. There's a lot of fear out there about the interest rates elevating, and tell me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, first off, thank you very much for having me today, Jennifer. You know, we speak with an awful lot of home buyers. We speak with a lot of folks throughout the real estate community as well. And, you know, it's been, I'd have to say, an unusual year, right?
Oh, yes.
We've been through some cycles in this industry. But since the beginning of the year through today, we've certainly seen the elevation of interest rates, right? And it just brings, it brings a big question mark in people's mind when they're thinking about, am I buying now, am I waiting to buy, right? The one thing that I would probably say is that word balance that you used, right? So when you think about interest rates, the higher the interest rate goes, generally the softer the real estate market is, right? The lower the interest rate goes, generally the stronger the real estate market is. So when we talk about balance, folks, it's, you know, we can't control where we are within the economy. Right? The rates are the rates. We can try, but there's nothing that we can do, right? There's many factors involved in what puts us in this position today. So when we look at the math and we talk about, you know, where the interest rate is, where the market value is, and we talk about balance, it really does balance itself out. So when folks think about waiting, and there's no oracle, no one knows what's truly going to happen, you know, down the road. But when you look at that, as inflation does start to come down, we're going to start seeing the interest rates come down. As those interest rates come down, we're going to start seeing the demand rise again,
That's right? It's a give or take.
So it's a give and take. And look, most folks are really looking, that I speak with, are looking down the road maybe a year and a half, 2 years at potentially refinancing, right? So they know this is a short-term situation for them. You know, they're looking to buy a home, they're going to buy a home. We're doing a lot of business with primary residents. We're doing a lot of business with second homes. And we're still doing a lot of business with investors coming into town, as well. It has slowed down a little bit, but I think it's a matter of education and speaking with someone that can really lay everything out for them so they best understand what their options are and the why we are here where we are.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I love that you brought up the point of balancing, because just 2 years ago, people were saying, and for the last 2 years, people have been saying, you know, I'm not buying right now because the values are so high. Right? And now they're saying, well, I'm not buying right now because the interest rates are so high. At what time are you buying? Right? Because it's going to be one or the other, just like you said. And so there's going to be some type of money involved no matter what the market is doing. But the great thing about our country and what we have available is we can refinance. And so although rates may be 7 today and they were 2, a year and a half ago, the values are going to come down, and those sellers are going to give more concessions, and they're going to help you get in with those closing costs or buying down discount points, and you can get creative on that. So I know you have a few products, and these products aren't necessarily brand new because of our economy, right? But they're coming back around, they're circling back around. Some of these products we didn't need in the last 2 years.
Correct.
But now we can play around and come up with a strategic plan to be creative and set us up for financial success. So tell us about some of those programs.
Sure. So I like what you said, right, in regard to that balance piece, and then the softening market on the seller side. It's a true opportunity for both buyers and sellers right now, right? Because we're seeing that softening to some extent. And by the way, this can shift very quickly. Just like it shifted in this direction, it can shift back the other way without any notice, quite frankly, right? And we're sort of starting to see that a little bit today with a little more liquidity in the bond market. And we're starting to see, interest rates starting to turn direction. And that could be short-term, long-term. But I'd love to chat more about that 2-1 buy down.
Absolutely.
So Jennifer, let's talk more about that 2-1 buy down. So I'm going to keep it super simple for everyone, okay? Let's just say, as an example, interest rates are at 7% right now on a 30-year fix. Just as an example, okay? In this market where we can get seller concessions potentially, right, through negotiation on a purchase contract, we can use that seller concession toward buying down the interest rate up to 2% for the first year, 1% for the second year.
Okay, so let me recap that. So if the standard market rate is 7% right now, and the seller helps the buyer buy down the interest rate, their first year could be a 5% interest rate, and the second year could be a 6% interest rate.
Yep. And the best thing of all is if, right, because we may be in a refinance market, if the home buyer chooses to refinance later, whatever is left in that escrow account from the buy down pays down the principal interest.
That is fantastic. Ed, I love this. I know you do too. We love the fact that we can get creative and it doesn't hurt the wallet so bad, but we can always set ourselves up for that financial success. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me again.
Appreciate you, and you are invaluable to our show today. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. See, when I was growing up, I didn't like school. I didn't enjoy school. And honestly, if my instructors had taught a little bit differently, I probably would have learned more and I probably would have enjoyed it. So here at Pinnacle, what we have done is we have opened up the idea of teaching a little differently than what you may be accustomed to. Did you know that less than 10% of people learn by lecture? But that's the majority of the way instructors teach. And so a lot of people cannot relate to the lecture. So what we do at Pinnacle is we give you real life experiences. We also teach using different tools. So we play different games. We have a ball game with vocabulary words on it. We have Jeopardy and we have bingo. We also put you in group discussions and we have group and class participation.
Pinnacle Real Estate Academy. Take your career to the next level.
Protect your home before a hurricane strikes. Palmetto Protection Films guard your home or business from high wind and storm damage with our shatter-resistant UV blocking window films.
Our high-quality window films reduce energy costs too. Efficient, stylish, smart. Palmetto Protection Films.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a new segment that we have for you here on our show, Getting Real with Real Estate. I'm Jason Potter, and we are bringing you the listing of the month. Now, every month we're going to have somebody new bringing you an amazing opportunity right here along the Grand Strand. Maybe in North Myrtle Beach, maybe in Pawleys Island, maybe in Myrtle Beach, but it'll be part of the Grand Strand market. Sometimes it'll be $1 million, could be $100,000 and be a steal. So we want you to share it with your family and friends, and if you're interested, reach out to the show. We'll put you in contact with who we need to put you in contact with to get you more information, or maybe even go take a look at the property. So, with that being said, this month we have an amazing property for you. It is a single family residence over in the Arrowhead Country Club community in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Many of you watching this, whether you're locals here along the Grand Strand living here or one of our many viewers outside of South Carolina watching our show, thank you for tuning in, first of all. You probably know Arrowhead Golf Course. It's a great golf course. It's one of locals' favorites and tourists. It's on every golf package imaginable, but they also have a residential community that intertwines the golf course. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, offered furnished. So it'd be a great second home investment property or permanent residence. It's a little under 2,000 square feet. It's got 2-car garage and it is immaculate. The homeowner's done several updates to the property, both inside and out. It's a very nice cul-de-sac lot. And I tell you what, the best part about this property is the view. It has a stunning view of the pond and a green where you can watch people miss their putts. If you're a golfer, that is a great joke, but I tell you what, it is a great home and it's a great value. It'll be priced in the low to mid $300,000 range, and it'll be coming on the market here in the winter of 2022. So again, this is located in Arrowhead Country Club, which is about 15 minutes from pretty much anything you could possibly imagine here along the Grand Strand. You've got Myrtle Beach Airport, you've got Coastal Grand Mall, you've got the Market Common Shopping District, Tanger Outlet Shops, restaurants, and of course, yes, the beach is less than 15 minutes away as well. So, like I said, thank you for coming back. We've got a great season ahead of us here on Getting Real with Real Estate. Jennifer and I have been waiting to start filming and bringing you guys great opportunities to purchase for you, your family, and friends. Lots of expert advice from appraisers, inspectors, mortgage professionals. This is a very, very interesting season that we're going through in real estate. And even us brokers, we are constantly learning so that we can offer the best advice for our clients and consumers. So you want to make sure to stick with us for the rest of the season, season 3 of Getting Real with Real Estate. Thank you for tuning in to the listing of the month. We'll be right back.
Myrtle Beach. When you hear those words, what does it mean to you? To me, it is a place full of wonderful memories, opportunity, growth, a new start. In 2003, my family and I relocated from the Northern Virginia area. Shortly thereafter, I decided what better way to get involved in the community and contribute to its growth than to help individuals with the largest investment they will make in their lifetime. I made the decision to become a realtor. At that time, I did not know that this decision would allow me the opportunity to have such an amazing impact on others' lives, as well as the introduction to so many people who have an impact on mine. My name is Jason Potter, broker in charge and owner of Grand Strand Coastal Realty here in the heart of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I quickly realized that being a real estate professional along the Grand Strand was going to be a far different task than possibly any other. I immediately felt the overwhelming obligation, duty, and importance of these home purchases that individuals were asking us to help them accomplish. Rather than your typical downsizing and upgrade requests, we are contacted each and every day from people who are ready to pick up everything they love and have grown to know and relocate. This is way bigger than just searching for a new home. It's a lifestyle change.
I have found that we are all capable of making any house our home. Home is where our family is, where memories are created. Home is where we have shelter, feel loved, and are comfortable.
It is our job as your real estate professional to determine the lifestyle you want to live, whether you are here visiting your second home or relocating completely, and help place you in that area that best fits your needs.
Jason Potter, we've known for almost a decade. We bought this home next door. We remodeled a home in Arcadia with Jason's assistance, and we've also bought condos with Jason. Family has also followed us, and working with Jason we're all tickled to death with what he has brought to us, a beach environment and a way of life that we've come to enjoy.
Myrtle Beach and the entire surrounding area of the Grand Strand is such a dynamic and unique place to live and visit. It offers so many opportunities for a wide variety of people, no matter your budget, goals, or objectives. Whether you are looking to sell your home or acquire property in one of our many different locations, the team at Grand Strand Coastal Realty is here to help you every step of the way. So are you ready to explore the possibilities?
Well, Jennifer, that's a wrap. Our first episode of season 3.
Yes,
Amazing.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So much value was brought today by Ed, and I am excited for the rest of season 3 because I know it's going to be jam-packed.
Yeah, you know, when we were discussing in our off season, while we took a little bit of a break,
Yes.
when we were discussing what we wanted to bring you viewers, so many of you were reaching out to us, to Jennifer and I, and you wanted information. You wanted knowledge, you wanted expert advice. So that's what we decided to really base this season 3 off of.
Yes. You know, the market is so fearful right now because of what people say in the media and in the news and, you know, just talk of the town and even on social media and Facebook that we want to give you the facts. We want to bring education this season to help guide you through whatever is going to happen with our economy in the upcoming months or even years. And so I loved having Ed on today because Ed helps with that fear by educating you on the different things you can do to set you up for financial success throughout this change.
And one of the things that I think we can really have a good takeaway from today's show, Jennifer, was there are so many, rightfully so, that are going to be sitting on the sidelines over the next several months. And that's okay, that's their decision. This is when you put your foot pedal to the metal, right? And you take advantage when others are not. And there are certain ways to do that with expert advice like guys like Ed, us bringing listings of the month. Maybe these are homes that you wouldn't have otherwise found. So we're trying to do our best for you this season and give you all the information that you can to make educated, well-informed decisions.
Right. So if you are a vendor or you have a listing of the month, or maybe it's your own personal home that you want featured on our show, reach out to us.
Please.
We would love to highlight you here on Getting Real with Real Estate.
So stick with us. We have a great season ahead every Monday on WMBF. New episodes airing monthly. See you later.
12:30. See you then.